Comrades, thank you very much, Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, comrades of the head table, including the next Member of Parliament for West Central St. James, Comrade Andre Horton, and most importantly, you, the comrades of the Division of Salem and the constituency of St. James West Central, which is bordering the constituency of St. James Central. I greet you because the word is indeed love. Comrades, we are at a very important time, a crucial time, a time that we know, you know, that we cannot play with because our future depends on it. We have to recognize that we hold our future and the future of our children in our hands. And so it's serious business. And these conferences that we are here together at all times during this time is to remind us of the work that we have to do because we have a future to protect. A future to protect, to be led by Mark Jefferson Golden. There is no path to Jamaica House without St. James. No path. And we are extremely serious that we are going to deliver St. James for the people of Jamaica. And we are going to start, I want to say West Central, but a little partial. And I'm going to say we're starting in Central. But two things I want to point out today. As Nikisha mentioned, we toured a special place today. The Children's Hospital. That was the gift because of Portia Simpson Miller. And if the one time you're going to see me on the front line is if they think they're bad and don't name it Portia Simpson Miller Hospital. But what is quite telling about that project is that it's going to be completed before Cornwall Regional. And it was started, what they told us to the party leader, it came out of the ground. The first brick was laid in 2022 June. And we are now in 2024 June. And it's close to completion, likely to be about this time next year. And we were told in November last year when we toured with Dr. Guy that we would have had phased occupation of the Cornwall Regional Hospital starting this June. Well, now it's July. So I want us as comrades, whenever they make announcements, we must keep track of them. Because they lie and get away with it. But that is no more. Because this hospital or these two hospitals are in Central St. James. So I'm going to keep them in check. The other thing that I noticed, there was a drive in Cornwall Court today and yesterday by the Tax Administration Department. Some of you know about it. They were busy collecting or seeking to collect tax. And listen, I believe it is important for us to pay our taxes and be compliant. And I know my leader compliant. I don't know about other leaders, but my leader compliant. But if we pay taxes, we must see the benefit of paying taxes. And the payment of taxes mustn't be a burden on the people. So I have a question for the government. What is the status of the tax office in Montego Bay? 2 years ago, July, that tax office was closed and they told us it was a temporary thing to be reopened shortly thereafter. And 2 years later, we don't see a thing. People hanging clothes over there. But I'm watching them, and I'm going to keep them in check. Because it cannot be that you want the people to pay taxes and you make it hard for the people to pay taxes. If you live in Cornwall Court, you have to take taxi downtown and taxi to Freeport. What kind of business is that? If you live in Rose Heights, you have to take taxi downtown and taxi to Freeport to pay your taxes, and you cannot see the benefit because garbage pile up. Garbage pile up right out here, so. Garbage pile up on the road on South Spring Road. Garbage pile up in Rose Heights. Garbage pile up in Green Pond. Garbage pile up all of downtown, North Street, everywhere. Garbage is everywhere. And you want to tell me that you're insisting on paying taxes. You make it hard to pay the taxes. And when the people pay the taxes, they don't see the benefit of paying the taxes. Bad government. So, comrades, these are the things that are on the line for us to make a decision. But it's not going to happen just so because we want it to happen or we feel good that it can happen. It's going to happen when we, each one of us, identify our people who are to vote in the election and encourage them and remind them of the broken promises, remind them of the uncollected garbage, remind them of the lack of water supply, and remind them of a government that does not have the integrity to serve. It is our duty as comrades, as citizens of this country, that we remind the people and send a message to this uncaring government. But comrades, tonight we have to hear from the party leader. I just wanted to make you think on those things. Few little things to remind us, so when we leave here tonight, we tell our neighbors and our friends and co-workers of what needs to be done and what needs to be changed. And even the laborite, them know it too. So we're going to make sure them understand and remind them that it is a better Jamaica with a People's National Party. So comrades, the lioness is on the rise and I'm ready to roll. The PNP is on the rise and we are ready to roll. Comrades, are you on the rise? Are you ready to roll? Because time come for a new Jamaica. Thank you, my comrades.